Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of that show that will not be named. I am Hills Briner, 2 Game Prince, whatever you prefer. And today, I'm coming at you with Ramen Review, Episode 2. I'll get into the nitty gritty later, but first off, I just gotta wait for this to get done. You know the drill. We try ramen, I eat it, give a review, and that's, to be honest, that sums up this whole series pretty well. Sorry if my camera is lopsided. If I look flushed, it's because I am. See, my body is kind of, what's the word? Fucking stupid. And if I don't eat things over a certain period of time, I get profusely sweaty. My body feels like it's gonna faint. My stomach hurts, and I get very shaky. Literally, if I just leave my hand alone, it'll start doing this. I get fucking shookethness. So I figured this is the perfect time to make the next episode because I'm goddamn starving. So I figured ramen would be pretty good. Be a nice little touch up. I've been eating pretty good last few days. Lots of nice stuff for breakfast. Had a south of the border wrap from local restaurant over here, Mom's Golden Griddle or Mom's Griddle. It's really good. It was a south of the border wrap because they got a breakfast one and they have a lunch one. I always prefer the lunch because the breakfast has eggs, and me personally, I'm not an egg person. I can't stand eggs. For those of you wondering why I'm not eating ramen yet, it's over here. It's in the corner. Hang on. See, it's still being made. Still waiting on that. So can you just be straight for one? There you fucking go. Anyways, yeah. Went to Mom's this morning, and south of the border wrap, the lunch one, not the breakfast one. Stop being lopsided, goddamn you. The wrap basically consists of cheese, salsa, avocado, chicken, and rice. And it is probably one of the best wraps I've ever had. It's absolutely fantastic. There, I always eat at Mom's, and I always eat at Mixed Greens, because Mixed Greens has the best sandwiches and the best wraps that I've ever had. And I actually, feel healthy actually eating them, so that's always good. Try to keep a stricter diet. Anyways, I forgot how long they told me to keep this shit in for. I believe it's 2 minutes. You're supposed to let the water soak in with the spices and the ramen and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna let it go for about another minute. Then I'm gonna start digging into it. One thing I could tell you is that today's product is ACECOOK Artificial Tonkatsu Flavor, Japanese style instant noodle. It's Super Big Ramen. That's the name of it, Super Big Ramen. I'll show the logo after it's done cooking. But yeah, it's your basic pour hot water into container, fill up to line, and wait for it to mix type of ramen. It looked, I will say this, just some pre-notes before we dig into it. I did notice that it seemed less spicy-ish than most. I think it's because it's tonkatsu. There were little bits of, I don't know what, in mixed in with the powder and all the spices and stuff. I'm going to assume that might have been pork, I guess. Because, it's bite-sized, so they can't give you, full-on pieces of pork. That, and I've eaten so much tonkatsu in my life, I don't want any more. Please, for the love of God. At least in its big, restaurant version quantity. I just can't. This little thing, fill me up real quick, it's fine. Doesn't matter. But, yeah. Let's open this. Sorry. All the stuff in that was coming to the top. I was just trying to mix it up. It's a hair thing my girlfriend uses. I don't know. Anyways, it's been about 4 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely been enough time. Alright, so let's take the water bottle off. Let's take this off. I hope it doesn't burn my fucking fingers. Oh, look at you. You look so pretty. Alright. Just going to stir this around a little bit more. Off screen. It's okay. One day I'll be able to afford a bigger setup, and then we'll, We do this whole thing on screen. Flows so easily. So nice. I got little bits of scallion in here. I love scallions. Love them with a passion. So this is what we got today. It is ACECOOK Super Big Ramen. This is what we got. Pretty good shit. And this is, yeah, pretty basic. Pretty much the same thing that we had in the previous episode. Prepared the same way. Looks about the same way. The one thing is that this container is kind of plastic. I'll show you it in a minute. It's kind of plasticish, thick plastic. And then the other one was more like along the lines of like a foam, I guess. I'm not sure if that has anything, any effects on the flavor and whatnot. But we'll see. I know what actual tonkatsu tastes like. So we're going to compare it. Will I even be able to pick this up? Yes, I will. Okay. Wait a minute now. Okay, so the outside of this is like plastic and then the inside is foam. So I'm assuming they need that foam because, if you put heated water in, let me just raise this up here. There you go. Like I said in the last video, I don't want to be like all these fucking people who prepare food. They're like, here, check out my food, and then they end up fucking spilling it right on the floor right after making it. Fucking morons. I swear. One thing I can say for certain, I'll definitely bring you in for some of this. Check this out. The broth. Jeez, got to pick up this whole fucking stand. The broth is definitely lighter. This whole thing is lighter. It's not as dark and spicy. Because normally, whenever I've had ramen, it's always dark, lots of spices. This doesn't seem too spice heavy. Because you remember one of the things I was complaining about last time is that I have a stomach thing where I can't really eat super spicy foods. So I was looking around for ramen that aren't just 90% of the time just trying to burn my fucking mouth off. So doesn't smell super exceptional. I'm only now thinking like this would have worked way better with a fucking fork. So there's some noodles. So now let's try the broth first. That's hot as shit. Broth ain't bad. Broth tastes like regular ramen broth. It doesn't taste very tonkatsu-ish. It tastes more like a salty, basic type of broth. As for the noodles, if I don't blow all of them off the fucking spoon first. They taste much like the broth. Well, that's a fucking stupid observation, I realize that. But, no, usually, the thing that I'm most surprised about, I think, is that the whole thing seems so light. You know what I mean? It's very light. It's not super heavy. The only thing that I would say is heavy is maybe the sodium content. And that's only for the fact that, it's only for the fact, I think, that I'm so used to super spicy ramens, and this is not spicy at all. This is very tame. Very tame. I'd go to fucking town on this, but it's fucking burning. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, if I had a fork, I'd be able to maneuver this better. See the steam coming off of that? Okay. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. You can see it better in darkness. I know with this light, the glare from like my ring light here makes kind of might make it kind of hard to see. Not bad. See what I mean when I say that the noodles are very light? Everything's very light about it. It's not very, it's not spicy, which I love. By that I mean I like the fact that it's not spicy, because spicy would, give me tummy aches. Give me lots of tummy aches. Ramen is in the eye of the beholder. That was fucking stupid. I apologize. Very good. I forgot how I rated the last one, but super big. There you go. Product placement. Super big ramen is just that. I know it's tonkatsu, but it just tastes kind of similar to that regular ramen that you get in the orange packets, or the ones that you get for like 99 cents, whatever, in your random grocery store. Yeah, super big ramen by ACECOOK, and it's very average. It's not bad. It's good. But I don't personally notice any major differences from other ramen, other than the fact that it's just bigger. It is just bigger. And I forget how much this was, but you could be getting more bang for your buck, I guess. Mainly because I bought these, I don't know how many weeks ago. So good. Yeah, damn good. Yeah. So like I said, it's not anything super special, but it's not terrible either. I would definitely recommend it if you just want a quick meal. You just want to fill up super quickly, like me right now. Perfect, because you know, shaking's going away. Thank goodness. With my low blood sugar head ass. Let's get some chocolate chips in the fridge. When I say chocolate chips, I mean like crackers covered in chocolate. I should probably dig into those too. Very good. Very basic. Just an overwhelming sense of sodium in it. That's the only thing I could really taste the salt. In the sauce and whatnot, in the broth, which I don't really mind. Like I said, you know, one of the only things I find really off-color and kind of weird about it is the fact that it's just very pale. It's just a very pale type ramen, and I'm used to ramen being kind of darker, kind of orange, maybe a little yellow. It's very white, and I guess it's just a testament to the fact that I don't think there's an overabundance of spices in this. I'm sure you could add your own if you wanted to. You definitely could. I might at some point if I ever get this again. Probably will. But, you know, we'll see what happens. And yeah. What is that lid? And I guess that's going to do it. If I had to rate ACECOOK's super big ramen on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd definitely give it a solid 6 to 7, which I don't know, in my book is good because I am picky as all shit. So 6 to 7, anything past a 5, anything 5 and greater. So this would be solid between a 6 and a 7, definitely. Mainly for, you know, availability purposes, I guess. It's just the right size, and it just works. It's something simple, easy to make, easy preparation, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for this one. So thank you for joining me for this second episode of Ramen Review, and I'll see you in the next one.